The World Economic Forum is holding its first summit on the global agenda in Dubai this November. Please can you explain to us a bit about the summit, what it is and why it is happening?
The summit on the global agenda is coming at a very historic time for the world. The current financial crisis is causing a profound transformation in the economic landscape, but also in the political landscape. And it's now more than ever important that the world's leaders think very carefully about not only about the shape of the post-crisis world, but on how we can improve global governance, national, industry, and even corporate governance.
And the thought leaders who are going to Dubai form the Global Agenda Councils. Please can you tell us a bit more about this network?
The World Economic Forum has formed the Global Agenda Councils around the most important challenges on the global agenda. We have formed 68 councils, including councils on food security, water security, climate change, as well as councils that are very relevant to the current crisis, which looks at systemic financial risks, economic imbalances, financial markets development, corporate governance, and so on. We have councils not only on global challenges, but also councils that form part of the solution, such as councils on social entrepreneurship, philanthropy, entrepreneurship, and so on. What is unique about this network is that for each council we gathered 15 to 30 of the world's very best minds, regardless of the stakeholder group. And as much as possible, we try to ensure geographic balance in each of the various groups. The most amazing part about what we're trying to undertake here is not only the collaborative nature by which members in these councils work together to address that issue, but more importantly, we emphasize that they link with other councils because the forum firmly believes that the complexity of global issues require interactions across silos, across boundaries, across disciplines. We also believe that this way of approaching global issues is very important in ensuring long-term orientation in addressing these global challenges.
How will the discussions of the Global Agenda Councils in Dubai feed into the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in Davos Cloisters in January?
It is actually incredibly tightly linked, and in fact the meeting, the summit on the global agenda, fits very nicely with the program for the annual meeting. At the summit on the global agenda, the council members will assess the state of the world in their particular topic or issue and come up with concrete proposal on how to move the agenda forward. Then the councils will interact among themselves across various important themes in order to ensure that what they propose is an integrated plan that looks at all the dimensions of the various issues. These will then be incorporated in a report that will be published at the annual meeting. But more importantly, all the chairs of the Global Agenda Councils will be at the annual meeting to report the most important highlights and issues that have emerged from the discussions at the meeting in Dubai. So it's actually very crucial. If you look at it, this is in essence gathering the world's foremost thought leaders to think ahead in terms of preparing the agenda that the world's decision makers at Davos will be considering and discussing.